Hi, Hailee. Well, before I start my critique, can you remind me of your objectives for this project? Because I don't remember whether you mentioned you want to achieve uh, managing boundaries and or just a point of emphasis. Because I would recommend right now you should probably need to work on your skills first. I will say your skills are really, I think it's really pretty, and for the first one, two, three, four, that's first four steps, you have beautiful vanishing boundaries. And I think you probably can work on this blue a little bit because I will say the purple and magenta, the vanishing boundaries between them, they're beautiful. But I think the blue one and the purple one is a little bit weak. But I think that's still good enough. But I think it could be even better. And for the darker value, that's also good. But for those two steps, only the blue to the purple, I think you need to rethink about how to achieve the vanishing boundaries in the these two steps here. And like I said, just make sure if vanishing boundaries that's your objective, one of your objectives, make sure you have vanishing boundaries first, and then think about whether each step between each step they have equal value contrast right now. Because excuse me, because uh, that's two steps. That's obviously high value contrast here. So that could that's jumps. This jumps a little bit compared with other steps. So high value contrast, softer boundaries, a little bit hard. Softer boundaries, even softer. So you need to. I will say right now you need to deal with that two steps here. Um, I think even the step. I feel your first three steps have a higher value contrast compared with the rest of your steps. But I don't know how you did your skill. Did you use blend tool or you just do that manually? Um, I will double check, even though if you use a blend tool in Illustrator, because that's cannot 100% ensure that you have really successful the equal value contrast skill. I still I probably will still need to check a little bit and adjust manually. So after that, and I will revisit your design and see. So you said the blue, that's your tone, accent tone right now. Uh, well, I so personally your design is unified in terms of point of emphasis and the design principles because you're using similarities, um, and that's not only about your point of emphasis but also the same direction, like I said, same strategy. um, but in terms of color, even though you're considering the blue that's your accent hue, but I think at some point accent hue doesn't mean you only, so this color can only be used once in your design. At least I will repeat twice or three times. I will say three times would be safer. because in that case right now, if you only use one time for with the blue is there is no other point emphasis or the same color could well could unify your design with this blue point of emphasis. So that's kind of my concern. I will hold my comments. We will see how Linda give you the feedback, but just personal opinion, I would add one more, a little bit blue in your design. At least I will repeat it once or two times more to response this bigger blue point of emphasis to unify your design. So that's my opinion. So let's see what Linda's comment is, and let me know if you still have any other concerns or questions.